we prefer the chip stocks right now because we believe it's a very defensive name and it's still in a down cycle. So we are looking forward to the up cycle, and we are just waiting for the auto chip shortage and the other chip shortages to ease. I think that's going to be the driving driver. On the other hand, we are still cautious of the internet giants because their valuation is still pretty demanding. And going forward, we still need more time for them to really show us the earnings growth that can meet that high expectation. And I think it will be not easy in the near term because the increased regulations within domestic market is pressuring the profitability, and they need to invest overseas to grow that profit there. But obviously, the investment will also require increased costs. So that's my viewpoint.
Increased costs, and of course, that's really the risk that a lot of companies are dealing with these days. Let's talk about, of course, yet another factor pressuring South Korean tech giants, the internet giants in South Korea, and that is regulatory concerns. It's not just about the FANGs in the U.S. that are dealing with this regulatory scrutiny. Let's talk about the Korea-specific ones and how that's going to impact their bottom line.
Yeah, I think it's been already, reflected quite a bit, but there's basically twofold. First is that, the dominant positions, very dominant positions of these companies in these industries, and the Korean domestic market is relatively speaking, not very big. So your potential to monetize in that market is limited because of such your dominant position and the fear of monopoly that's viewed by the regulators. So there's one aspect, and then the second aspect is that the costs are also rising because you have to to meet the regulatory demands and expectations. You have to share more. You have to invest more. And I think you've recently, just today, you saw Kakao announcing a major commitment to invest, to create jobs. And, so there is also additional cost pressure from the cost side. So those are the two aspects.